performance standards rise through design. So excellence doesn't emerge spontaneously. Amen. It's the product of carefully crafted standards and intentional goal setting. Teams that consistently improve have systems in place to drive that improvement. And so I think that making the idea behind this particular part of the podcast or this note is that not only do we want to develop our team and kind of look at where the best place for everybody is, but we want to get excellent. We want to become better and better. And so I do think I want to do a podcast about culture. And so I do think it's a culture thing, but more than just a culture, I think on a more granular level or a practical level, so to speak, is, and we could do better at this, is having a system in place that is going to draw the excellence out of people. And so if we just kind of like we do so much of the time, if we just kind of like throw somebody into the acting role and let's see how they do, they didn't do very good, you know, see ya. And then, okay, they took to it. Instead of have a specific plan in mind, you know. And then here's the other thing with that I wanted to talk about a little bit is we have not been doing live music for a while. Yeah. We haven't done live music, and we used to exclusively do live music. And so I think there's qualities to both. But one of the things about the live music, and I want to start doing it again, is that was a place where we developed kids in Sunday school. So like my son, Adrian, started playing drums in Sunday school when he was like 7 or 8. And now he plays drums in church. I mean, he plays the piano, but he plays drums too. Yeah. And so, and then we do have kids that sing even now. And so they get to youth age, 12, and they're out of Sunday school, but when they join choir, it's like, I've been on stage before. I've sang in a group before. Yeah. You know, it's another level, but they've been there, you know. And so, this is mainly, this podcast is mainly about developing our team. That's kind of what I'm talking about. But we can also use this place to develop kids in Sunday school, you know.
For whatever the next level is for them.
Yes, exactly. So we had, there was a minister's session that Brother Bo taught, and he talked about, he had like a panel and stuff, and he talked about a few different things, but one of the things that he talked about was music. And he had a panel, and Pastor Burgess was on the panel, and so he was asking others, but he also asked Pastor Burgess, you know, like, about development, because he said that Pastor Burgess is one of the best developers of talent that he knows. And so, and Pastor mentioned Sunday school in there. It is not just kids, but even the staff. This is a great place for them to learn how to like run sound. At least some of the concept. It's not the same soundboard, it's different, but learning the concept of running sound and, you know, running ProPresenter and running some of these things. So then when they go into church, and those are technical items, singing, you know, and even, I guess, even the acting, really, it gives you stage presence.
Well, you know, and even responsibility. I'm gonna throw out Brother Wilson. You know, I mean, he's been in Sunday school for a long time, and I've seen him grow so much with his confidence. In doing stuff, and now he's involved super heavily in the Bible quizzing and other things. So you know, he's a great example of you know, starting in Sunday school and then moving on to bigger, better things with more responsibility, authority that goes with that. So so just to call him out, great job, Brother Wilson.
Brother Brent Wilson, not Brother Nathaniel Wilson.
Our Brother Wilson.
It's funny because we just on a podcast recently, I was joking because, or I was pointing out, I guess, because he he had said, "Yeah, I'll help a little bit with Bible quizzing." Well, now he's over the beginners. He's leading the beginners in the Bible quizzing. So